Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We are going to be trying out Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. Now, I say trying out, I have actually put a decent number of hours into this game, learning all of the quirks, trying to work up the progression system, and hopefully I'll be able to walk through a little bit and show you a little about this game, and we'll see if you guys like it or not, and what we can do to move forward if we want to see more of this. But I'm really trying to branch out, try some new things, and see what sticks. So this game is a top-down CQB sim, I guess you would kind of say. So I'll jump into a mission really quick, so as you can see, I've done a decent amount of these missions. But what we'll do is we'll jump into one, do a pretty easy one right now. Jumping into this map right here, you can see it starts with a very top-down, very general kind of look where everything's kind of grayed and blacked out. In the top left, you have what your objective is. So this is to eliminate all terrorists in there. Now, sometimes there are civilians in there, so you have to be careful of making sure not to eliminate civilians. Luckily, the AI with these guys is pretty easy, and they obviously won't purposely shoot civilians unless one like runs into a line of fire and stuff like that. But anyways, and these are challenges which I don't know if actually have any bearing on the game, I'll be honest with you. But anyways, so how it starts is you have your different groups that you can deploy, or different people you can deploy, and then you also have your different squads. So I've mainly done Rangers. I haven't really done the SWAT or CIA as much. CIA I have a little bit, but not nearly as much as I have for Rangers. So we're gonna still do some Rangers. What we're gonna do is we're going to deploy. We only get 2 deployable troops, and up to 2. So we're going to try this out just so you can see a little bit of how this works.
Roger.
So we're going to choose this guy because he has his SMG, which I could switch out, but I just kind of like this guy loading up, and I have him leveled up a decent amount that he can shoot fairly quickly with an SMG. Everything else I think I like. Nothing too unique. Well, maybe we'll put a slap charge in. And then let's do let's do a grenadier. And I will say, I do actually know that there are no civilians on this map, so I do have that big advantage. So I know that I can go a little bit hot and start to lay some heat down. Now, this might be going a little deep, but in the Doctrines tab, the more you upgrade them, the more Doctrine points you get, which then overall, your entire squad does better. So what we're going to do is I have some 2 points. We'll just quickly kind of add those in. And then also, each individual person, you can add what are called battle honor points to. Now, I usually don't like using battle honor points for that. Some equipment in the game can be unlocked through battle honor stuff you can see here. So I like to save it for that if I can. Anyways, though, that's not important. Right now, let's jump in.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
All right, so seeing here, we have a bunch of different controls. So my goal for this is to open this door, pie it properly, and clear this area out from as much as I can from outside the door. So we'll put a slap charge on there. Try to get back from that so that we can properly see in. And what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make it so that when they move, whenever they move, their eyes will always be on that one point. So I want to have them out pretty far, enough they're holding up their guns, and then let's hit it. So you can see here, this guy is behind this desk. Now, if he is leveled up enough, he can actually hit him, but it is a lot harder. So I'm just going to move him back. He did get injured. That's okay. I'm going to push this guy up and have him throw in a grenade. Oh. Oh. You might see what it looks like when I fail. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I didn't fail yet. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna reload this guy, and we're gonna push in. So what we're gonna do is this guy has an underbarrel grenade launcher. Oh, he is down. So normally, I would try to probably reset, but this is just too fun to try to figure this out with you guys. So we're gonna throw a banger in, and then try to move up quickly. I'm worried there's some guys over here in this area. All right. Sorry if this is a little confusing. It has been a little bit since I've played this game, and I am a little rusty, as you can tell. All right, let's move our guy down. Have him looking through this area the whole time, making sure that he doesn't get caught off guard. And then once he comes up into here, I want him to pull around, grab a flashbang, and throw it deep.
Banger out!
And right when it goes off, I'm going to pause, move forward, and peek. All right, so now looking at this map, everything has kind of been cleared out. I don't see any red spots. I don't believe they can spawn back behind us. So I'm almost certain the guy's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a grenade, throw it in deep, and make him either run out or just wait. Oh! You know, I was wrong. There is definitely another place he could be. All right, we're going to move out. Make sure he's not actually still in there. All right, yeah, he is definitely in here. All right, here's what we're going to do. It's a little risky, but we're going to pull our guy back and then throw a grenade to open the door. Will this work? I sure hope so. If it doesn't, this is bad. What? Is he in there? I am so confused. Wow.
Squad neutralized. Mission
There
failed.
you go. I lost my very first run that I'm recording. That is just lovely. So as you can see, not the most straightforward game and necessarily how to operate and do things. And I know it's a little hard just jumping right into this when you haven't really seen much, but hopefully you're able to kind of see. So what we're going to do, missions are good for getting your squad leveled up and other things like that, but we're actually going to jump into a campaign, and we are going to do just this first campaign. We're going to use Delta 1. We're going to do an Iron Man, which is going to be so rough. But we're going to try this out. All right, I'll get back to you when it's all up and ready. All right, we are here. Everything has been loaded in, and this is where we're going to start. So all of our troops are healthy. We got a bunch of different missions, all of which are clear hostiles.
Priority target in the area.
So this one, so you can kind of see each one has, so this one, for example, Dormant Hobbit, has 2 days remaining. So if we don't get it done right now, we can always do it again. Or sorry, do it the next day. But all these other ones have more time. So this one's 16 days, this one is 3 days. But the thing is to even do this one, I need to have what's called intel. You can see the kind of icon down there in the bottom left of this little pop-up. And intel I need to get through completing certain missions. So I can't quite get there yet, but I would love to do this objective. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off simple and just straightforward, and we're just going to do this first objective here. All right, jumping in here, I always just straight up remove all, so I can see what the layout is, try to see what I might want to do. So this is eliminate all terrorists. That being said, there can be civilians in here. I don't know how these generate, and I'm pretty sure they can all generate with civilians or not. So my first objective or idea is to try to figure out what I want to do. Looks like this gate will be nice to get into. It's a sheet metal gate, but it's locked. I can blow that open with a slap charge, something like that. Get maybe 2 guys in there down this way. That being said, it could be nice to also just move in over here and try to get in some guys quickly if I can get it quiet. Now, I am very worried about this heavy machine gun. Someone is likely sitting on it, ready for someone to walk through this door. You can see the cone is all right where I'm trying to get into. So I thought actually this might be have all 4 start here, get through this gate, and then blow up a wall charge through here, clear this building, and actually kind of surprise them from this side. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get one. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll get one short range guy for clearing some tight corners. One long range guy with a wall charge. Yes, we'll do wall charge, and we'll actually keep a slap charge on him. I want to post up a guy around here for this area, so let's get a
Affirmative.
marksman. Yeah, this looks good. Actually, I do not want him to have a stinger. So stingers are non-lethal grenades, basically. So like stuns that are a little bit bigger, shoot these little rubber balls out. Don't feel like bringing that actually right now, because right now I'm just trying to get cover for my guys. So let's bring some flashbangs and actually some smokes. Actually got a lot of flashbangs. Guess we're going frags. And then we will...
Affirmative.
We'll
Roger.
double up
Roger.
and we'll get slap charges. Push in. All right, let's go.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to set it so that they won't keep moving if they see someone. Just so that when we start off quiet, we can try to maybe get some people off guard.
Roger.
So let's move everyone up.
Placing charge. Charge ready.
All right, I'm just going to blow it. All right, luckily this corner looks clear. There might be someone there, so I am actually going to push this guy in, have him looking up, this guy around, looking down, and we're going to send him right away to start opening up that wall. Want to get that cleared. Actually, we're going to open from here. And then we're going to send this guy down as well to be looking through, because this is my marksman. Want him to be able to hold some long angles, so if anyone tries to flank us, we're good. All right, let's see this. Let's get this guy around here. All right, looks like we're good. We're good up here as well. So I'm gonna fold these guys back in. And then push my marksman back down this way. And have him peek up really quickly just to make sure no one's there. Perfect. All right.
Placing
I
charge.
think this is what we'll just have to wait for. Gonna make it so that they shoot on sight.
Ready to burn.
Pull this guy back a little. Doesn't look like I got anyone in the blast, so we're good to go. Let's push in. Beautiful work covering the flank over here. And we're just gonna pop open this door with these guys looking at it, trying to cover Wolf's back. Since I'm close enough, I'm gonna throw in a flashbang and drop him down looking in. And then have Bremer here looking over at this window, because I'm worried there's going to be a line of sight over to this machine gun, and I do not want to deal with that. Yes, there is. Ooh, one of my guys is injured, which is really bad for an Iron Man run. All right, I need you guys actually keep moving, even if you do see someone. All right, we're going to push this guy up a little bit. Beautiful work, man. Wow. I am surprised that worked. Do a little risky here. Have him pie it for us. Because I just do not want... Mercy. Yeah, I do not want to have to deal with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly walk up here.
Roger.
Grab this door. Post up on it so that if someone does open it, we've got some guns on it. Keep pulling them down.
Placing charge.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Second thing I'm worried about for place over here is this southern building on the map. Because someone could walk through this door and flank him, so I'm worried that if I was to push him up to here in this area to hold maybe this door or this window, I'm a little worried that someone would pop out here and he wouldn't see. So we're going to keep him here. It's a little exposed, but I'm hoping that since he's got the DMR, he'll be able to get these long angles a little quicker, and he will have first sight on people coming out of these doorways. So, and that is why we post him up. Mercy, that was close. All right, moving up. Want him to check this corner really quick. Gonna move these two back. Beautiful work by Wolf over here. Gonna have him tuck back in actually and reload because I'm a little worried about it. Oh, this is awful. This is awful. I hate bathroom stalls. Gotta open them one by one. All right, let's push in. Have Bremer look over first.
Loading.
Make sure no one's can see us. All right, looks like we're good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna want to just bring him over so we can open the door.
Wilco.
All right, and then clear it one by one. This is awful, but
Roger.
all right, beautiful work, beautiful work.
Roger.
Open this door. And this is why we have place out here. Stunning work, my man, stunning work. While we're working this, let's move Wolf back up to see if he can see a long angle. I'm a little worried if there are guys behind these desks here or these bunks. Little worried, but hopefully we'll be fine with it. And let's see what happens. All right, it's gonna go slow here. There are some guys behind the bunks, so I'm gonna drop back really quick. Hold them right here. Beautiful work, man. And bathroom is clear. All right, so I got a little bit of a choice here. I have one wall breach left on Bremer. Yes, on Bremer. So I could blow through this wall and try to put pressure on both sides. Or I could save it and move in for the southern building. And I think I'll probably save it just so I can have more guys stacked up, because it's a little precarious just having one guy here. So let's move my two rifles up with Wolf.
Clear.
Now I think this is a jail cell. I am still, though, slightly worried. So we're going to move Bremer up and Biggles. Lovely name, Biggles. Lovely name. Going to move Biggles up as well. And then use Wolf to pie this. Beautiful. Sorry, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm recovering a little bit from a cold here. Actually, we'll keep you up here. Move Bremer up. Move Biggles up. Beautiful work. Slightly worried someone's in this corner or behind there, so I am going to actually throw a banger in here, and then also throw a banger in deep. And right when I throw him, I'm going to send in Biggles. See, and moving Wolf. Biggles. Have Biggles watching that doorway. And then have Bremer clearing the other areas. All right, we are clear on that side. So I'm going to send Wolf up again with Biggles. Ooh, man. That was... Mercy. That was lucky that Biggles didn't get more injured. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to push up a little bit closer. And I do not have a banger on him. All right. A little bit closer, and then we're going to throw in a banger with Biggles. Drop in Wolf.
Clear.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we are clear to go. All right, let's pop open this door.
Setting charge.
All right, I'm not quite as worried as guys being on these edges here. So I am actually going to push up place to try to see if he can see in. We're also going to make it so he doesn't move further if he sees someone. Okay. 23. Everyone's good on ammo. Just about. Alright. We're going to push Bremer out here to ensure he can clear this side here. Because while this heavy machine gun can't turn around. Still, I'm worried someone's up in this area. So, a little worried about that. I'm going to send Wolf down immediately to try to watch this area. So, I'm going to send Wolf down, watching this. And send Biggles down this way as well. Oh man, I am still very worried about this window. All right, let's try this. This could be really bad, or halfway okay. Oh, looks like you can't see through these cabinets. Okay. Then let's have you looking through here. That side is good. That side is good. All right. All outside is clear except this area. I'm just gonna risk it. Not worry about that. And send Brimmer down to blow open this wall.
Affirmative.
Gonna cross him around, and at this point, pie this window in hopes that he doesn't die.
Setting charge.
All right, I believe someone's probably in this area right here, and that might be the last one. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if there's civilians back there. Okay. Let's just play this smart. And let's just watch this area.
Charge set.
Alright, pull back, look through. Oh, shoot. I can't get over this, can I? Oh, man. Alright, well, at least we know there's probably no one in this area. But that means we are going to have to push up and in. So we're going to send Biggles in, along with Wolf. Man, this is not fun. Oh, does someone have flash? Alright, Biggles has flashes. That is good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to push Biggles up, looking down. And then drop a flash deep and rush Wolf in. Oh yeah, there's someone there. Let's rush him down. Beautiful
Good
work.
Mission complete.
Beautiful work, boys. And that is our first mission complete on Iron Man mode. I am actually very surprised that we were able to do that. But that was good. We completed our first mission. Looks like we've got a bunch of other stuff popping up here. Still don't see too many ways to get intel, so I'm a little worried. Might have to wait till a further tour to get this. But all in all, that was a great first run, but I think that's actually what we're going to call it. I hope this was a good intro to the game. It's a little bit of a different style than I traditionally play, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming around, hanging around. Subscribe, and come back for more. Love you all.